Right folks, back again with another newspaper review. I use the Daily Star because it's easy to do. If whatever newspaper I use, if I use the Sun, people would moan. If I use the Guardian, people would moan. If I use the Mirror, people would moan. The Times, whatever. And that is it. I just use the Daily Star because it's a fucking comic, right? Somebody left me a comment the other week on one of them and went, "It's the Daily Star, it's rubbish." Yes, I know it's rubbish. It's what workman, it's what your normal everyday person who goes to work, sits down and reads in the canteen. If they're on a building site, they'll probably read this, right? Because it's just easy. And people read out the stories and they make the fucking workmates laugh. And then what they do is, they contribute and they all add to this thing, and what it is, it's called a discussion. And this, why having us all locked up for the last year or so, in the last 18 months, we haven't been able to discuss what we think. We have to listen to the media, and then we have to believe what the media says, because that's what happens, and people get brainwashed. But now people are back at work, they're going to start sitting down, talking amongst each other and coming to conclusions that the media can't. What the fuck have I done there? I've gone off one completely. Anyway, it's Thursday, December, it ain't fucking December at all. It's Thursday, September the 2nd, 2021, and the time is 11:15. Now, let's turn the page and crack on. Daniel Craig has changed his tune on 007 career, insisting he loved every second of it. Did he? I thought he wanted to slash his wrist at one point and play the fucking spy. In fact, it says that, despite famously saying he would rather slash his wrist than return as the spy. He's 53 and he's played the spy for 15 years apparently. He was born in Chester, and he was nervous about taking over from Piers Morgan in Casino Royale in 2006. I don't think he really had anything to worry about, because Piers Brosnan wasn't the best James Bond, was he? Let's fucking face it. I personally would have had Robbie Williams as James Bond, but that's because he did look like Sean Connery, and Sean Connery is and will forever be my favourite James Bond. He had the swagger, he had the motion, the notion, and he was just a fucking good James Bond. And I think the problem is that James Bond, is the theory, is meant to be stuck in the 60s. You know what I mean? It was wrote for the 60s, that kind of era. No doubt people will probably try and get James Bond cancelled soon because he does something wrong. Gavin and Stacey star for fuck's sake, Melanie Walters thinks the show has come to an end. I personally didn't think it fucking started. I'm not a fan of James Corbyn, and may as well have Jeremy Corbyn writing it in my book. I just couldn't understand it. I think the girl who, what's her name? The big Welsh girl. Dead pretty. Oh, fucking hell, what's her name? Played Stella. I think she's the talented one out of the two. I think she does the writing. I think she's got, you know, she wrote Stella, and you can see quality piece of work. I've got to fucking open this window, I'm a bit hot. Yeah, so I think, yeah, I could never see the attraction of Gavin and Stacey. No, can you? Please leave your comments down below if I'm wrong. Let's see what else there is. Former Chancellor Philip Hammond has failed to comply with the rules on lobbying and jobs secured after leaving government. A watchdog had decided. Lord Pickles. Wasn't that the fucking dog that found the World Cup? Or is it Eric Pickles? Oh, he's fucking massive, he is, isn't he? He's fucking... You think I'm a fat bastard, but fucking hell, he's fat. He hasn't got his neck, has he? His head just goes up like that. It looks like the Sultanans out of Doctor Who. And about as much fucking use. There you go. So that's that. Gemma Collins has swiped at her exes after declaring she has finally found romance. The reality TV star revealed she has fallen for Rami Hawash and cracked. It's now in the love stakes. She's found a Prince Charming. I've had to kiss a lot of frogs, a lot of toads, and a lot of dragons with bad breath. Now, I don't want to be cruel, Gemma, but there's a reason why you've been kissing frogs, toads and dragons with bad breath. Take a fucking look at yourself, love. Name the bar a little bit fucking higher. Matt Hancock has whisked his ex-advisor Gina Coladangelo away on a budget Alpine break. The former Health Secretary, 42, is staying in an £87 a night hideaway in the Swiss Alps. Shouldn't that fucking twat be back at Houses of Parliament and stuff? Are they still on fucking holiday? Bunch of fucking wankers. I hate fucking politicians. They're all a bunch of every fucking yellow, red, blue, green, the fucking lot of them. They're all fucking wankers. And he fucking proves it. Now, you've got to have social distancing. I don't want you going nowhere near your workmates, blah, fucking blah, do this, do that. Don't do as I say, don't do that. Fucking wanker. Fucking hate him. So what's he doing? Shoving his fucking tongue down her throat. Oh, he looked like a fucking balmy fucking schoolboy, didn't he? Fucking look at him. Look at his fucking... Look at that. Fucking... Look at him. His eyes are dead. His eyes are fucking dead, isn't they? You look at them and they're like a shark's eyes. He's got no fucking feeling. He's got nothing. This just fucking, fucking. And I bet she's fucking roughing it now. It's thought Coco is used. Oh, Coco, that's what the Star call him, isn't it? Coco using the holiday for a last-minute attitude training ahead of the London Marathon. He's running the fucking London Marathon. He's running the fucking marathon. If I were there, you know how like they clap them as they run by me shouting, Hancock, fuck off, I'm not clapping you, you prick. Fucking prick. Apparently Witherspoons can't get any carling or cause in. They're putting it down to lorry drivers, shortage of HGV drivers. I personally don't think it's down to Brexit as much. Yes, we lost 25,000 lorry drivers when they returned to Europe, but I would still put this down to fucking bad planning on our inept government. At this moment, if those 25,000 drivers had still stayed in this country, we would have been still around 60,000 drivers short. On the 3Ps in a podcast, Chris and Ada used to be a lorry driver, Chris is still a driver, and they say it is absolutely ridiculous that they have to pay for these fucking tests every so many months. There's so many rules, restrictions, and it all costs fucking money that the government are going, come on, give us that money, give us that fucking money. Yeah, you want to drive a lorry, you fucking want to drive a lorry, you want to earn a living, let's give you your fucking money, give us your money, you bastards. And that's what it all down to, is that the government, they've pushed it that they would rather send, what they do is they've got this thing where everybody has to go to university. Everybody get your university, go to university, it's the only way you make it in life. Go to university, go and get a fucking degree in smelling fucking wood. Go and get, some stupid fuck. Yeah, if you're going to university to be a solicitor, a doctor, a lawyer and a solicitor and things, or, something like that, then fair enough, go for it. You have my blessing. If you've got the brains and that to do it, you fucking go for it, right? But there's some stupid fucking student courses out there that just don't help you when you come out into the fucking real world. And most of them, right, as Chris said in the thing, he knew some lad, he went to the university, he wanted to do this, ended up working as a manager in Audi. Now, there's nothing wrong with working as a manager in Audi, right? Fucking good wage. People under you, you're in charge. You know what I mean? It's brilliant. But to go and spend all that money and get like fucking £40,000 worth of debt, and then you're just doing a job that normal people would do, it doesn't fucking make sense. So the government should be pushing this thing. When you've got a careers thing, push it where, hey, be a plumber, be a brickhead, be a chiphead, be a lorry driver, do this, do that. Because lorry drivers, right, they're up in the wage now to get the fuckers to come and do a lorry driving job. And it's going to be a fucking good wage. But the thing is, people are just, the schools and that are just, go to university, show how good our school is, go to university, fuck university. Yes, we need people to have a university education, but there's only so many jobs. I had no fucking will to go to a university. I would not have let Ginge go to a university. She's gone to college, she's got all the qualifications she needs, she's going to go out, she's going to get a job and learn in the real world. Not have some teacher or lecturer telling you, you can do this, you can do that, and then when it all goes fucking tits up, you end up working in a fucking restaurant somewhere. I don't know, perhaps I'm just wrong. I don't fucking know. It's just, you know, we've got to 2021 without all the university stuff. You know, you can't even get a fucking plumber nowadays because the government have wound it into everybody that people are better than plumbers. Right, moving on. Stop this, start again. Manchester United star Aaron Wan-Bissaka will deny a speeding offence at trial next year. He was stopped in his £160,000 Lamborghini Uranus. Greater Manchester magistrates were told, but the right back, 23, pleaded guilty at Manchester Magistrates Court to driving while disqualified, without a licence, without insurance, after road checks revealed a previous speeding ban of which he said he was unaware. Wan-Bissaka was given unconditional bail and a trial date set for January the 21st. Is that a case of, hey, I'm a footballer, I don't need to follow the rules and regulations, I can just do what I fucking want? I have a van. I also have a camper van now. And we have two other minis in the family. I make sure that each car has MOT, has tax, has insurance, and is roadworthy. I have 4 fucking vehicles to look after. This prick here is on God knows how many £100,000 a year, right? He can't even fucking think of one. He can't even look after a Lamborghini. And it is wrong that these people can just, these footballers can just basically just do what they like. They get a fucking rich lawyer who's been to university, might have a point there, and get them off with it. And they'll probably, this bloke here, right, he should have community service. He had been driving around with absolutely no paperwork at all after already being banned for speeding. Now he's saying he was unaware of the speeding thing, alright, might have slipped his mind. But how can he be unaware of not having any insurance? What else was there? Well, let's just say he was driving without insurance then. You know. It just fucking amazes me how fucking... that you have a PA for that. If you're on that much money, you have a PA to fucking sort things out for you. Now, if he had a PA and the PA saw him and go and get in his Lamborghini, beep, beep, right? The PA should be come running out saying, Aaron son, sorry, you can't drive that car, mate. You're banned. You're banned. You can't do it. That was what a PA, get a fucking PA, Aaron. Get a PA and get it fucking sorted. Because now, personally, either one, you lock him up for a couple of months, yeah, and say, sorry Man United, you've lost one of your players, don't blame us, blame him, or you make him go and do community service. And I don't mean turning up at a football club and kicking a fucking ball around to give youngsters the inspiration to be a footballer, right? No. Get him fucking cleaning graffiti off the fucking walls with a jet wash and stuff. Make it proper community service. The idea of community service is that you do a punishment crime to make things better. You shouldn't have been on the road, mate. Right, Piers Morgan. Now, Piers Morgan, I'm not a fan of Piers Morgan, can I just say. But there is a place in the world for people like Piers Morgan, yeah? We do need people like Piers Morgan who does... I think his chat show is shit just lately. I think that's gone off the boil completely. I think when he had Gemma Collins on there, I think that was the fucking lowest he could have got. I mean, how the fuck are you... who wants to listen to her life fucking story? Fucking amazing. Piers Morgan claimed a resounding victory for free speech after a TV watchdog ruled he had every right to brand publicity-shy actress and trash the royals on telly a liar. Obviously, the Daily Star do not name Harry and Meghan because they do this readers' wives thing with the black tape over their eyes. This is good news because as long as it's not like such and such was seen shoving a cucumber up a flue while doing some kind of other sexual act with a donkey, right? And it was a lie, then fair enough, right? But you should be allowed to have an opinion on things. I watched some of that documentary, that interview, and I was sitting there thinking, this ain't fucking right. There's something not right here. And it has been said that the secret wedding that they had was not true because the Archbishop would have been locked up or he'd have been in serious trouble. Apparently, she said that the passport was taken off her, but she did 14 trips in, I think a few were in Elton John's private plane. They also said that it was also reported that George Clooney had never met her, so he didn't know what he was doing at the wedding. Well, obviously you do know what you were doing at the wedding, George, because you turned up. You just wanted a freebie, didn't you, mate? That's all that were. They're also banging on about Archie can't be a prince. Well, Archie can't be a prince until Charles is king. You can't just keep making people prince and prince and prince this and princess that. You know, some people aren't a fan of the monarchy, some people are a fan of the monarchy, but the monarchy still has rules. Well, unless it's certain things that happen. Anyway, or allegedly happen. So, as soon as Charles is king, Archie can be made a prince. It's there in writing. You can't just expect things, love, and when it don't go your way, throw a temper tantrum. That's the way it is. But this is a good thing because everybody who does something like me, right, who puts out these things, or we do a podcast, or we do this and we have an opinion on things, this is a good sign because somebody could actually take offence of what I say, or take offence of my opinion and get me shut down, or somebody else could do something and they could take offence at their opinion and get them shut down. You know, even Jackmate, somebody could say, oh, I'm not happy with what Jackmate said, oh, let's shut him down. Why? If you don't like it, don't watch. And two, how about come back and debate on things and let's chat, because what's happening is at the moment this thing where you moan and you try to get people taken down, it's wrong. It means you haven't got an argument. When people try to take you down, you haven't got an argument. It's like when people say, oh, you're a Nazi. What do you mean I'm a Nazi? You can't just say you're a Nazi because you don't like what somebody says. You can't just do that. Have a debate, sit down, talk about it, let's get it going, let's see where, you know, and sometimes things are actually worked out through talking, you know what I mean? So although I don't like Piers Morgan, that is a good day, because somebody could turn around and say, right, Blue Van Man's at meat, let's take him down. You mean take me down? Everybody else is eating meat, you know, a good proportion of the country's eating meat. What are you fucking taking it out on me for? Britney Spears, her dad says he's going to start letting her run her own life, but he hasn't given a date. How the fuck does that work? That Britney Spears can earn money, but she can't have it? fucking weigh up right, does it? That just doesn't weigh up right. That is so fucking wrong. So, if you hear something walking around upstairs, it's Ginge swinging around. A priest claims demons have figured out how to send threatening text messages. Stephen Rossetti, a licensed psychologist and counsellor, said they do it to taunt their victims. Why don't you just block them then? When it comes up and says the devil or Lucifer, you just block. Done. We've had 3 cases in which demons have texted the team and or the family of the possessed person. Fucking film. That's all that is. It's going to make a film. Fucking unbelievable. Right, what else have we got? A dad of 3 was killed after being sucked into a mincing machine used to make hamburgers. Rodrigo Ria Alves, 37, was repairing the equipment at the abattoir in Dourado, Brazil. Police said he has 10 years experience at the factory, but was pulled into the machine and died almost instantly. He was married with 3 children. What a way to fucking go. I wouldn't like to have been cleaning that machine out afterwards. I mean, it was bad enough when we used to have to do clean downs on the plant in fucking Melton, but fucking hell. Obviously, health and safety, not kicked in there. Not kicked in at all. Here we go then. Colin Pitchfork, this fucking murdering, raping, fucking paedophile bastard. The sister of a victim of double child killer, Colin Pitchfork, warned he could strike again after he was freed from prison. He's only 61, right? I would say there's a fair chance. You know, he might. There is a chance, isn't there? You don't do things like that and then say, I'm all right. You know, I'm all right now. Sorry, I didn't mean to do it. And I think I've said this before, another thing. The probably reason why he's not done a rape and murder of a 15-year-old for the last 30 years is that because there is no 15-year-old girls in prison. So there wasn't really much temptation, was there, for him there to do it. But now he's going to be out and about. There's going to be 15-year-old girls, 16-year-old girls. There's going to be women, right, walking around. He raped and murdered 2 15-year-old girls and is now walking free to start a new life somewhere in the UK. This could be anywhere. So please remember his face and stay clear of him. The thing is, if you remember, if you put pictures up of him round there, the police will be there saying, you can't do that. He's served his time, he's done his time, he's committed the crime, he's served his time. No, he hasn't served his time. Our parole board are shit. They're absolutely shit. Fucking this country does despair me so much that you can allow something like this to walk amongst us. But the best thing is, right, they don't think he's a threat. They don't think he's a threat, right? He's cured. Fucking cured. And they don't think he's a threat, but we'll have a tag on him. There you are. Let me have a look. Pitchfork, who carried out the murders in Leicestershire, must wear an electronic tag and is banned from going near relatives of his victims. He also faces restrictions on internet use. So he's in theory then, he's still considered a threat. Because if he had any fucking decency in him whatsoever, he would not go near the relatives. He wouldn't even need to be told, do not go near the relatives, Colin. I think they might be a little bit unhappy with you, mate. And he's also restrictions on internet use. So they still think there's something wrong with him. They still think that he has got issues. What they're going to do, right? How they're going to fucking how they're going to keep a track of his internet issues? You can go out, you can buy a phone, you can do what you fucking like, and you've got internet access. can you see the despair in my face that this country is absolutely fucked when we can allow that out on the streets? I don't live far away from you, Colin. UK officials are in talk with the Taliban over how to secure safe passage for British nationals and Afghan allies. Are they really that fucking thick and stupid that they think, yeah, the Taliban are going to honour what they say? These fucking pricks. Dominic Raab, he were on fucking holiday, weren't he? What? The thing is, right, what I honestly don't understand with this fucking Afghanistan thing, was it a big secret? And did like the Americans just like think, you know, when you go on holiday, right? When we go on holiday sometimes, we'll go for a week or 10 days or a fortnight, and sometimes on the last night back, we'll say, shall we go early? No point stopping around, is there? We may as well go early. And we fuck off about 6 o'clock, and I drive through, I just get past rush hour traffic, and then we just drive home and we're here, you know what I mean? Is this what the Americans did? Did Joe turn around and say, shall we fuck off early and let you leave them to it? Because I honestly don't understand. Anybody in their right mind would have seen this happening. When the deadline date was there, like me and June were sitting there, and I went, that ain't going to end well, you know that. The Taliban are just going to fucking fly at them. And you just knew this was going to be a fucking nightmare. You just knew. Fucking unbelievable. I just honestly don't understand what the fuck is wrong with these people who run our country. Anybody in their right mind would have known the Taliban would have thought, oh, fuck me, there's an open door, I'm going to take that. And now they think they can sit down and talk to them, and the Taliban are going to let people who was against them in the last 20 years, they think they've got, yeah, go on, mate. Yeah, take your family, go on, little kid, run, go on. No, what they're going to do is they're going to say, here's your little kid here, isn't it? That's you. Right, I'm going to shoot your fucking wife. I'm going to dangle you from a fucking helicopter. And the best thing is, the governments, right, the US and all them, they've left fucking, they've pulled out, right, because, what is it, a £20 trillion war it's cost them, right? And they've pulled out, and they've left everything there. They've left everything. They've left the fucking lot, right? All the paper. Why? When you're coming away from there, you don't leave them fucking stuff for the Taliban to all gather up. They're driving through the fucking roads like fucking Mayday in Russia, parading all the weapons. What the fuck is wrong with these fucking... And this lot. And the best thing is, we fucking voted. Not everybody voted for these, but a majority of the people voted. A majority of the people voted for fucking Boris. A majority of the people voted for fucking Biden. But this is all down to China going in now, because China will just go through that country. I've heard that China is in that country, Afghanistan, getting all the minerals. They're in the mines, they're in the mountains, in the mines, getting all the fucking minerals. And they're going to have all the minerals that will do fucking... batteries for cars, batteries for this, minerals for that, minerals for that, and we've got nothing. We've got absolutely fucking nothing. For fuck's sake. It's just fucking unbelievable. I mean, the best thing is, Dominic Raab saying, we didn't expect the Taliban to take over Kabul so quick. Didn't you? Why didn't you? Why didn't you expect them to take over so quick? Because I fucking did. I fucking knew they'd be there. As soon as that fucking last plane takes off, they're there. Right? And the place is just a complete fucking mess. It's just a fucking joke. I fucking despair, that I do. I really do. Ah, fucking hell. I don't know. and these fucking pricks are running our countries. They are actually making decisions for us to live by, and they can't even, they can't see the basic facts that things are going to happen. Fucking hate them. Fucking monkey here having a wank. Look, fucking monkey there, look, got his cock out. Is that his cum face? Fucking unbelievable. Oh, for fuck's sake. Steering wheels that tell you if you're having a heart attack are the top of the dream gadget for drivers. I don't think you need a fucking steering wheel to tell you that you're having a heart attack. I think the pain down your left hand and the fucking grabbing of your chest is fucking good enough. Fuck's sake. God, what is it with fucking people? Why have we got to have technology to do everything and fucking do fucking shit? TikTok is advising parents how to stop their kids getting into bother when they use the device. The firm's Alexandra Evans talking about online safety with teens seems daunting. I thought there was a fucking age limit. A bionic arm linked to the brain via nerve impulses allows amputees to feel. Happy days. Steve Austin were doing that years ago, weren't they? Tormented Michelle Heaton wept as she confessed she never performed a Liberty X gig sober. The recovering alcoholic who spent 12 years in the group, 12 fucking years? Liberty X were around for 12 years. I thought they were only around for fucking 12 minutes. Singer Michelle, she's admitting she's only getting a smell and taste back and emotions back. Well, I think this was on, I've heard of this. Was it on Lorraine or something? One of them fucking shit daytime programmes. Because we were in Mablethorpe yesterday, went to see Chris the Butcher. It's another one of those things, isn't it, where these fucking TV programmes, these daily TV programmes, they just seem to like, yes, you're on Lorraine. They just seem to like getting people on, don't they, who have had troubles, emotional troubles, and drinking drugs and all that, and they just put them on, wheel them out, and it's fucking sad to see somebody. Why would you want? I don't know. Oh, fuck knows. Apparently, it's 40 years of Only Fools and Horses. This month, iconic sitcom Only Fools and Horses celebrates its 40th anniversary. So, yeah. I liked Only Fools and Horses, I really, really did, but it's been on UK Gold and stuff and all that, and it's like watered it down. You can only see Del Boy falling through that fucking bar so many times, and the three-wheeler being chased through the streets, and when Rodney goes on holiday with them and he came third in the skateboard race and Del Boy seen him, he were winning. You can only watch that so many times, can't you? And it's diluted it. No fucking point in that. September is the top month for starting an affair. Children go back to school and a return to the office working will fuel a 24% surge in extramarital romps. Don't need to. I've got everything I need in the Junie baby. Don't need to have an affair, don't want to have an affair. Junie is what I need. A parking space in a trendy seaside resort has gone on sale for £100,000 fucking pounds. Single car plot is situated within a garage near the beach at St Ives, Cornwall. The place is thought to be the most expensive British parking space ever outside London. Wow. Stick a house on that, couldn't you? House prices are growing accordingly. The average UK property value let by nearly £5,000, a 2.1% month-on-month rise. There you go then. A youth worker who set himself on fire during a siege has been jailed. Christian Smith, 51, was being arrested following a hate campaign against his former girlfriend, a court heard. One police officer needed hospital treatment for burns after Smith splashed himself with a flammable liquid during an incident in Farnworth, Lancs in December. Bolton Crown Court Smith, who admitted arson and assault, was jailed for 30 months with a further 11 months for breaching a restraining order. Well, I hope they ain't gonna let him smoke. A thug who stamped on a robbery victim's head, stamped on the robbery victim so hard he left a footprint on his head, is being hunted by police. The man, who was cycling to work when two men riding an electric scooter started following. The pair then kicked him off his bike in Bulwell Notts last Tuesday morning at 3 a.m. He was assaulted, causing bruising to his head and face, and his mouth was swollen. What makes you want to stamp on some fucker's head? In one way, right, alright, you're robbing, you're doing what you do, of which I don't agree with. But what makes you want to stamp on somebody's head that make it explode like a fucking watermelon? What goes through your head that you need to stamp on somebody's head? There's two of you, the bloke's down, and you stamp on his head. What mentality are you in? I honestly don't fucking understand what's going on. I don't understand. I don't understand. Don't understand. And the punishment doesn't fit the fucking crime. It just fucking amazes me. I'm fucking terrified of what's happening to this fucking country. Just having a look through the problem page, there's nothing really there. My boyfriend has finally chosen me. For the past 2 years I've had to share him. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why don't you fuck him off? Eh? He's divided time with his ex, sleeping with us. Well, that's your fucking fault then, love. Just fuck him off. Why do you do it? Why do people do that? Just set the fucking bar high, you stupid fucking... Right, I didn't even know England were playing tonight. I didn't have a fucking clue. That's about as much interest I have in football, because it's just fucking shit. And Ronaldo, he's back at Manchester United, isn't he? He scored 2 last night for a Portugal win. This thing about him going back home to Manchester United, I don't understand it, because if he loved it that much at Manchester United, why fucking leave? I don't get it. I've come home. I've come home. Well, don't fucking leave then. Right, I hope you've enjoyed that little fucking ditty of the newspaper review. Yeah, I'll leave that one there then, folks. Hope you enjoyed it though. If you like them, let me know. Put it in the comments down below. Laters.